In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 pros and 5 cons of owning an outdoor wood boiler. Now, if you're new to the channel, I heat with an Easy boiler. It's just a brand of boiler that's manufactured here in Michigan. It's a simple boiler. It's called Easy Boiler, right? What a wood boiler is, and I'm going to be making a more detailed video on this, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. But basically, it's a firebox surrounded by a sleeve of water. The firebox heats the hot water. The hot water is then circulated through the house by pumps, and then heats your home, heats your hot water through a heat exchanger, and then comes back out cool and gets heated up again by fire. So let's get into 5 reasons. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll do a pro and then a con, a pro and then a con for each one. All right. The first pro of owning an outdoor wood boiler unit is that you are becoming less dependent on propane, fuel supplies, all those other things, and becoming more dependent upon yourself. However, the con of that is that it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to maintain it. It's a lot of work to build up the wood storage, to have enough wood to go out and cut. You got to go out and cut wood. You got to split wood, depending on your situation. There's a lot of work that goes involved in it. The second pro is that these machines, for the most part, are durable, especially when you consider something like an Easy boiler. It's just a tank within a tank. I mean, there's not a lot of moving parts on it. There's a solenoid that you have to grease that opens the damper door. There's the pumps there's the circulating pumps. There's the heat exchanger. There's some things like that that you have to worry about. No difference than you would dealing with an indoor furnace with a propane. Proper maintenance and annual cleaning and annually taking care of certain things, it should last you a long time. The third pro is that you heat your home with wood, and wood is a plentiful resource, and it's a resource that you can replenish. It's a resource that you can repopulate. You can plant trees, you can grow them. It's mostly free. The con of that is that you need to invest up front. You got to buy the boiler, you got to pay for the PEX piping, you got to pay potentially to have it installed, you got to pay for chainsaws and gas and a truck if you don't have one, or a trailer to haul the wood. You may even have to pay for wood. You may have to even pay for it to be delivered. But in the long haul, that cost is easily weighs itself out. The fourth pro is that there's less mess in the home. In fact, there's really no mess in the home. And that's an amazing thing. If you heat with wood and you heat with a wood stove or something like that, then you know that there's always a mess inside. There's wood inside, there's chips inside, there's bugs inside, there's the smell, the smoke, all that stuff is indoors. The benefit of this is that it's outdoors. All the mess is out here. But that is also the con. You got to come out here to take care of the boiler. You have to come out 2-3 times within a 24-hour period, and you got to fill and maintain your boiler. If something goes wrong with it, you got to work on it out here. So that can definitely be a con, especially in weather like this. We're in the middle of a cold snap here in northern Michigan, and this weekend the weather's were in the negatives. It's positive today, but it's going to be down in the negatives for most of this week. And you got to come out and fill your boiler at 5 o'clock in the morning. The fifth pro is that it costs less over time. For me, I was spending close to $3,000 a year on propane to heat my home, heat my hot water. When I bought this unit in 2020, it was $5,000 plus $1,000 for the piping and all the kit to install it, and I paid some money for help with installing it, and so I had about $8,000 wrapped up in this unit. So I burned all of 2021. Now I'm burning 21, 22. So I have about $2,000 left before I break even on having this unit versus paying a propane company. Instead of just giving my money to a propane company year after year after year. Had I had done this 5 years prior to that, that would have paid for itself in 3 years, For 4 years, I would have been able to put that $3,000 towards whatever else I wanted to put it towards. And so this thing is going to have itself paid for by about this time next year. And then after that, it's just money in my pocket. So there's definitely a pro in that it costs less over the long haul. Just like the other con with the investment is there's a large investment up front. And some people can't do that. And maybe that's what puts you off to that. I don't know. But you got to kind of weigh those things out. Over the long haul, this thing pays for itself quickly. And then you have your home and your hot water heated with work, with effort, and then knowing that your money is going towards yourself rather than to a propane company or whatever. If you're interested in why I chose the Easy Boiler, you can watch a video and I'll link it below. If you like the channel and you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button. I'd love for you to subscribe. If you like this content and you like this channel, check out our other videos. I've got some links in the description below, some playlists developing. Would love for you to look at those videos and let me know what you think. Are you on the fence about getting a boiler? If so, why? What do you see as a pro? What do you see as a con? Maybe it's some things that I didn't mention. Put them in the comments below. If you are new to having a wood boiler, or if you're dealing with green wood in the middle of winter, or you need some tips on how to handle green wood, I've got a video up here that I'll link. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. I'd love to have you join. And as always, stay safe, stay warm. Thanks for watching.